Here we go. Sunday night. I clicked the button this week and it looks like it's working. How easy was that? Why did last week have to be the episode that we had where I clicked the button and it doesn't work? I click it this time and here we are. We are live. It is Sunday night. I hope you've had a good weekend. It goes by way too fast. Does it not go by way too fast? It really does. In any case, I hope it was really, really good. I hope that you're at a good place, a good point this weekend. You're getting ready, of course, for the week ahead. You found yourself, I can tell you this, in the right community, in the right place. Let me ask you this question. I've never asked this question before as we're waiting for people to hop on and everyone saying good evening, Islanders. Everyone saying hello. The notification went out to everyone subscribed and they're hopping on. Let me ask you this. Be honest with me, okay? Where are you watching us from? Be honest. Are you sitting in your recliner? I hope you are. I hope that you've got everything done. You're sitting in your easy chair and you're watching us. Maybe you're outside. Hopefully it's nice weather where you're at. Where are you watching us from? Let us know in that comment section. As I must say, a good evening to so many of you hopping on the screen. The chat's going crazy. Ronnie Squires, thank you so much for that first super chat of the evening. Hopefully the first of many. We're working on many things, and we will take that support as always. Any way you can support us, we thank you for that. We have a huge thing to announce here in a second of how you've supported us. We appreciate that. But subscribing to this channel, liking the video. If you like the video, it will put this video in front of other people looking for cruising. And of course, like Ronnie, if you want to say, hey, I appreciate the time and effort that you and Amanda spend doing this thing called Island Time and being part of this community, you can always super chat. We appreciate it. It helps us buy equipment, helps us cruise. I'll be honest with you. As we have over 100 people that have joined us already, 34 likes, be sure and hit that like button. Let's set that goal for 50. Let's set it for 50. Let's see who has joined here tonight. I see Lito Tito. I see Z. Z, I hope you're doing well. And Joy is here. Rick is here as well. Wanda, I see old faces and new faces alike. If you're new here, maybe you've always wanted to catch a live. You just can't. Your work schedule, your home schedule doesn't allow you to, but maybe you've caught it tonight. Let us know. Let us know it's your first time here. You see my face in front of a stinking camera enough. It's time to interact with me, with our community. So say hello. There's Stephanie Proctor. Hello. Hope you're doing well tonight. We appreciate that super chat. More importantly, we appreciate you, your attendance here, being active, as I see all kinds of people here. Let's see what's going on here. I want to see where you're watching from. As Mike says, I'm watching from the recliner. I see Charles has hopped on. Jason as well from Corpus Christi. Crystal is there with him, of course. Gwen from Florida. Randy from North Mississippi. Coach Cruz is here. Coach, it's great to see you online. Great to talk to you a little bit earlier today. We're going to have to get a map sometime and see how many states we cover. There's Lynn. Hello, Lynn. It's great to see you tonight. We appreciate that super chat so much. Remember, if you have questions, specific questions you want answered, there's so much that's happened across the industry this week. When you send that super chat, it really does. It lights up on my screen. I can catch it. If you have a specific question, or sometimes people have comments, something they want to tell me, they want to tell this community, go ahead and put that there. Lynn, we thank you for that super chat. Benny is from Langley, Arkansas, not too far away from me. I'm just north of Conway. I am so close. There's U.S. Army Combat Medic. How about that? Deborah is here as well. John from Summit, New York. Mike, it's great to see you. Mama's doing good. I was wanting to go see Mom today, but COVID is racing across. She lives in a nursing home. She does, and they've had a lot of staff members and residents, so they've closed things back down for now, so I can't see her. But I can knock on her window. Hey, Mom. And every now and then she tunes into this. So we'll see. Dave here from Texas. Mike from Louisiana. Where's the ship tour? I'm short. We're working on part of it. We're not done with it yet. Hopefully we'll have it out. We've been working on a special project that I'll tell you a little bit more about here in just a little bit. Joy, thank you so much for that super chat. We absolutely love you. It's great to cruise with you. We have twice, and we hope we can again soon. We appreciate your support, what you do for a living and nursing and just the person that you are. You're joyful. And I'm serious. That's your name, but you are joyful. Oh, my goodness. AZ Frown, of course, from Arizona. What's up with the hurricane disturbance, Glenn? That's on my notes as well. It's active season. It is. We're going to talk about that here in just a little bit. If you're cruising the next 2 or 3 months, it is hurricane season, as Mr. Alito Tito, who honestly, Alito Tito and Michelle, who live in South Louisiana, they kind of keep us updated. They've seen storms over the years. As Lito Tito says, do you still need pics for us in our island time for your project? Lito Tito, thank you for asking. It is not too late. If you have island time lanyards, if you have shirts or things like that, and you don't mind sharing a picture of me and your family or friends in your island time get up and swag, please send it to me on Messenger. You can email it to me. My email address is in the description of this video. I'm working on a very special project. And if you don't mind me using it, it's going to be in a video, of course. And you'll be there. If you don't mind me using it, send that to me, email or Facebook. I would appreciate it. There's Elizabeth, got COVID on the horizon the week after you. Hope everyone is feeling better now. Elizabeth, I'm sorry about that. Amanda and I are better. I really didn't have much of a case, thank goodness. Amanda was a little bit worse off than I was. It was the body aches, it was the fatigue and things like that for about 72 hours. I hope, Elizabeth, that yours was non-eventful. I'm sorry that you caught it. It is a risk. It really is a risk, even if you try to be careful. So I hope that you're doing okay now. I really do. And thank you so much for your support in that super chat. It means a lot to us. We've already crushed that goal of 50 likes. As we're up to 78 likes, let's go ahead and raise that thing up to 100. Our record, I think, is 106. We might break that as we have 78 in 6 minutes. How about that? Yes, if you have pictures, send those to me. If you have questions, as Together We Travel has a question here, they did exactly what they needed to do. Type the word question. You can put it in all caps if you want to. I will try to see it. It helps me see it as the chat goes along. If I see it, I'll do my best to answer it. But as I always say, there are other islanders here, other experts here, and they may answer it before I do. Together We Travel question on the Carnival Horizon in a few days. Any must-dos? Together We Travel. We absolutely love the Carnival Horizon. We were in the Havana, which was awesome. I'll tell you a couple of to-dos. Go see Anna Maria and Oscar and Christian at Guys Pig and Anchor. They're awesome. They have all been alchemists in the past. Now they're at Guys Pig and Anchor. They can make you whatever you want. Do Bonsai Teppanyaki. It was better than the steakhouse to us. We've been to the steakhouse many times. We liked it because there's place sittings every hour and 15 minutes. So they get you in, they cook your food, you eat, you get out. And that's important to us because we want to go to the comedy show. We want to go to the Broadway shows. We want to go to live music. So Bonsai Teppanyaki was awesome. And visit the Havana bar. Even if you're not staying in the Havana area, go inside. You can go to the Havana bar. The bartenders there, all of them, there are 4 of them. They will take care of you, I promise. John, if you just hit that thumbs up button, we've got 96. Hit the thumbs up, and that's it. Yep. Let's see. Parasail, we've got to do that. We got to do that, Mike. We were so close to doing that actually at Eagle Beach. Charles, thank you so much for that support right there, the super chat. As Charles says, he gives a cheers. You know, you can do whatever you want to when you send that super chat. You can put whatever you want to. And Charles says, cheers to a great week. Charles, we appreciate that very much. It's going to be a busy one. It is. But it's going to be good. It's busy because baseball started, head coach of my son's baseball team. Football started, head coach of my son's football team. I have a job. I work 40 hours a week. Of course, I have island time. Just a busy time of year for me, and I know it is for you too. Charles, thank you for that. Question from Brad with Carnival. Norwegian, Royal, and Princess dropping the testing requirement. What's MSC in Holland America going to do? I think Holland America will follow along, and their protocols will be similar to what Carnival is. Carnival Corporation released protocols for several cruise lines underneath their family. I think Holland will be close. MSC is going to be interesting. MSC, of course, their protocols for European cruises have changed. I think within this next week, we should hear from MSC as they're a growing player here from North America. So, Brad, I think we'll hear this week. I do. And we're going to talk about those protocols here in just a few minutes. So don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about winners and losers. As Brad mentioned, What a week in the cruise industry and cruise news. Norwegian was the first that changed their protocols. And then, of course, Royal Caribbean and Carnival, we're going to compare those. We're going to say who won, who lost, if anybody lost. Lynn's got a question as well, going on the Panama Canal Journeys cruise in October and trying to figure out an excursion for Cartagena. Yeah, Lynn, I can't help you on that one, but I bet there are several here who have been on that Panama Canal cruise, and they can help you there. If I don't see anything here, then I will take it upon myself to take this offline. I'll research it for you. I know a couple of people who haven't seen them on here tonight, and I will ask them myself. So, Lynn, great question there. Usnavi says hello from the recliner in the deep south. I like that. Michelle, hope you're comfortable there. Stay comfortable the entire hour. Let me tell you this right here, a big goal. I had to read this 3 times. YouTube sent me an email like 48 hours ago. Said, congratulations, Island Time, on your big accomplishment. I opened the email, and YouTube informed me, I didn't even know we were close to this. YouTube informed me that we have passed 1 million views across our videos. 1 million different people, or 1 million times, I should say, someone has seen this ugly excuse of a face on a thumbnail and said, you know what? I like cruising a lot. I don't know about this guy, but I'm going to go ahead and click that. 1 million times. That is crazy to me. It is. And I have to say thank you to you, because many of those clicks are from people that are right here. You guys right here. 1 million views. If you're here, as there's 142, by the way, we have 116 likes. That has broken our record officially. That has officially broken the record. Thank you guys so much. 1 million. I live in a town of like 3,000 people. It's insane. Mike, as Mike says, to 1 million views, and you and your family, Mike, I appreciate that so much. I know you just had an awesome cruise on the Carnival Dream, and you sent me some pictures. Those were awesome. We were behind. We finally got to catch up a little bit earlier today. Thank you so much for that super chat. It blows me away, though. 1 million. I'm like, goodness gracious. I need some improvement here. I need some improvement. But thank you so much for your support, and this is only the beginning. As I announce that, I have to announce this, as we're 13 minutes in. You're going to want to be sure to tune in next Sunday night. Amanda and I have been working very hard on a project. It is the same project that I'm asking for your pictures for. If you have lanyards or T-shirts, it's the same thing. We're working on this project. The project will be complete this week. We've worked all hours of the day and night. No lie, the kids go to bed. It's midnight. It's 1 and 2 a.m. We're up working on this project. We will announce that project next Sunday night, okay? The announcement will be the biggest thing we've ever done in the 14 months that Island Time has been in existence. We're working on a video for it. We're going to announce it very, very soon. So I'm telling you, you'll want to stay tuned next Sunday night, as we have a huge Island Time announcement that we cannot wait. And we'll see. The goal this week is to not let it loose, right? That's Amanda says I can't make it. We're going to see if I can make it a full week. As Monty says, congratulations on 1 million views. Thanks so much for that, Monty. You've been here for a long, long time. One of the original Islanders, and I appreciate that. I'm sure it says anyone here from West Houston, the Katy area. I'm sure that there are a lot of Texans here. Yes, coaches here as well. Here we go. I'm going to put up that live a little bit early too. Let's do this right here. I have to ask you, how many days until your next cruise? We were talking about this with our family that we cruise with so often, and a lot of us are cruising for New Year's, December the 29th. Yes, the 29th, December 29th through January the 3rd on the Carnival Breeze. But of course, Amanda won. She was one of 100 teachers to win Norwegia's Giving Joy giveaway. We're cruising in 74 days on the Norwegian Prima, Norwegian's newest class of ship. We're excited to cruise her for 4 days at least. They're going to fly us down there a day early, and it seems like there may be some special activities that take place maybe on board. I don't know. I'm along for the ride. But how many days until your next cruise? Let us know. It's always fun to see this because sometimes there's single digits and sometimes there's like 300 or 400 days. And so, Al, I see you've hopped on. I'm glad that you're here. A lot of people have cruises coming up. How about this? Let's call this out. 14 days for Boyd, Stephanie, 14 days. Even, Vera with 40 days is not very long at all. I always say enjoy the anticipation. That's one of my favorite things about cruising is you book that cruise and you get to anticipate, where am I going to stay the night before? You look up those accommodations. What's the ship like? You look up a tour and things that like must-dos that were asked earlier. You look at your excursions and where you're going to visit, things like that. The anticipation is awesome. It's one of the best parts of the entire cruise. So do not miss with that. Ronnie, of course, leaving out of Mobile. Mobile's going to be cruising August, September, and then October 10th is the last date for the Ecstasy, and then no cruises out of Mobile for a period of time until it picks back up. There are so many of you guys who have cruises coming up. Deborah, C. Clark, even Lynn and Seg, 69 days to the Dream and Vista, cruising the same day, same port, different ship. Stacy, 13 days until the Vista. My goodness, there's so many. Thank you, Kathy, so much for that. Congratulations. As Joni sends a super chat our way, Joni, we thank you for that support. Here's what Joni had to say. Congratulations on 1 million views. Just got off Mardi Gras yesterday, and next cruise is 154 days away. It's always nice to have a countdown. Is it not? Even if it's 300 days, we always have something booked. We do. Thank you so much, Joni, for that super chat. 5 days for the Carnival Horizon. You're going to have a blast on the Horizon. We absolutely love her. Troy says 467 on the Jubilee. We can't wait for the Jubilee. And I wonder if that's the cruise we're on. I don't know. That may be the same cruise we're on. Lido Tito weighs in again. Lido Tito and Michelle, thank you so much for your support in that super chat. Congratulations on 1 million views. We love our family, Mike and Michelle. Thank you so much, Mike and Michelle, for that. We appreciate it. As the comments keep scrolling by here, let's do this. We are officially entering hurricane season here. As I said, Lido Tito kind of keeps us posted with the track. He's lived in Louisiana most of his life. He's lived in Florida as well. And so for some people, though, it's their favorite time of year to cruise, right? School's back in session. So it means for the most part, kids are back to school. The ships are not as populated with kids. And people really do enjoy cruising this time of year. And so have you ever cruised? I had a couple of questions here. Have you ever cruised during a bad storm? The number one excuse I have from people who say, I want to cruise, but I don't think I can do it. I have the money. I have the time off. I don't think I want to do it. They're scared. Have you ever cruised when the weather was bad, the ship was rocky? Let us know in the comment section right here. Rick, how about this? Mr. Rick Wade, 14 days on Liberty of the Seas out of Galveston, and you are going to have a blast. Royal Caribbean, they're expanding their footprint in Galveston. They are. You better get ready. The Allure of the Sea is coming. The new terminal looks awesome. It looks so good. It really does. Rick, we thank you, of course, for that comment. We thank you for your support in that super chat. And let me mention this. I haven't yet. And you guys, you regular Islanders already know. Everyone that super chats will be entered into a giveaway. They will be able to I'll put everyone's name in a hat. I'll draw a random number. And if their number and name is called, they can pick out whatever they want on our Spreadshop website. Our Spreadshop website is in the description of this video. There's shirts, hats, cups, aprons, masks. There's anything you'd ever want or need with our logo. I literally think there's 200 products there. But you pick it out. I ship it to you. That's how easy it is. So we do that every single Sunday night for Super Chats. We draw on Monday morning, and I wanted to just mention, yes, we're doing that again. Thank you, Deborah, for that. We appreciate that. Let's see. Yes, Monty Free Merch. There's Mr. Josh Robinson. I hope Josh and Erica are okay. They're south of Denver, Colorado. I hope you guys are great. It's great to see you online. Josh, when's y'all's next cruise? I know you just went. But when is your next one? I wonder when it is. Was on the Carnival Legend in October on our way back to Baltimore. Terrible storm one night, Debbie says. Yeah, we're talking about weather right now. I've got, I don't even know, 150 days, I would say, at sea with Carnival. And there's been like 2 days that it's rained. One was, I mean, yeah, we were moving a little bit, but I've never really had a bad experience. And so many people are scared to cruise because they're scared of the storm, they're scared of the waves. And it may just be me. Maybe I've been lucky, but let's see. I'm sure today is officially 300 days until June 10th, Carnival Horizon. Congratulations on that. Yes, we're ready for football, Mike. We are. Elizabeth, February 2020, Carnival Conquest was the rockiest ship ever. I thought we were going to flip over. I've heard people say that before, and they've been scared, and people have asked me, is there a chance that the ship could capsize? Well, that did happen to the Costa Concordia, right? But it's not going to happen here. But I know what you're talking about. When you start swaying back and forth, it's like, whoa, how far are we going to go, right? I know what you're talking about there. As Sarah Beth, thank you so much. 61 days until the Oasis of the Seas, the cruise ship that changed the cruise industry. Do you remember when the Oasis of the Seas came out? She has left her stamp on the cruise industry, that entire class of 7 ships. Yeah, they just changed the industry. Here we go, right after Sarah Beth with Steve. Congratulations on 1 million views, brother. And hopefully millions more to come, my friend. Steve, I hope so. I do hope so. Steve is one of the many islanders I've met cruising. We met on a cruise, and we've cruised again since. And we have more cruises booked, and it's all because of a community just like this. Meeting people, having fun on one particular cruise, and then it grows into a relationship. Steve, we love you and Christy. You guys, you're the salt of the earth. You are hardworking people who love each other and want to have fun. You work hard, you want to vacation hard, and that's what you do. And I'm glad I can be a part of it. I really am. Coach Cruz is here with no Havana on the breeze. Where's the hangout spot going to be? So, Coach, ask us a question here. If you've ever been on the Carnival Breeze, you can wrap in the Dream and the Magic because they're in the same class. The hangout spot, Coach, it may have to be good old Red Frog. It may have to be Red Frog Pub, which, of course, the Breeze has one. The Dream does not. The Magic has one. Or if we're outside, it may have to be the Red Frog Rum Bar, although I think you are more of a Blue Iguana guy. So, yeah, I'm a Red Frog guy. I am. But let us know where you would hang out on the Carnival Breeze. They've got a good spa, too. They do. We may have to do that. Rick, we sailed through Tropical Storm Arlene once on the Rhapsody of the Seas to drop off a medical emergency in Cayman. It wasn't too bad. The ship handled it well. That is great news. It is. The Road of Life. I left Galveston last September during a Category 1 Hurricane Nicholas and was coming into Galveston. I remember that. I do. I've never had a cruise, 15 total, where a ship booked it out of port that fast. Oh, that is funny. It is. I thought I saw a comment here. Let's see. The Alchemy Bar. That's right, Josh. You're right about that. Alchemy is an ocean plaza on the Breeze, just like it is the Dream, and that will be a hangout spot as well, Josh. Thanks for reminding me of that. Yes. Trina, it's great to see you tonight. I hope you're doing okay. Hope you've had a good weekend. And Trina has a question here, so she wanted to mention this. Have the ships started sports betting yet, Trina? That answer, of course, Carnival Corporation announced that Carnival Cruise Line and Princess Cruise Line would partner with BetMGM. Of course, we've heard of that name, MGM, before. I asked in June and July on the Dream and the Horizon, and when I was told the same answer, they're in their final stages of developing the product and software able to bet, and it should be live, I was told, for college football, which is like 2 weeks away. So let's see if we believe that. 2 weeks away, I hope so, Trina. That's a great question there. I hope it's on there for New Year's because there's football and bowl games. And as I talk about football and bowl games, I was trying to think of something to transfer from football and bowl games to Amanda, and I couldn't come up with anything. Nothing at all.
What are we talking about here?
A little bit of everything. We're talking storms. We were talking all kinds of stuff. Pat says our first trip coming up on the Dream. Say what? No Red Frog. What's in its place, Pat? A lot of people are so surprised at the Dream. Remember, the Dream's the first class of the Dream class of ships, Dream Magic Breeze. She does not have a Red Frog pub. She has a Red Frog Rum Bar on Lido, But in the place of Red Frog Pub do you remember?
Is it the Pig and Anchor?
No, that's on the Horizon.
Yeah.
Horizon doesn't have Red Frog Pub either. The art gallery.
Oh, come on, people.
Through all the dry docks and all the studies that surely they've done case studies.
Hey, just real quick, have you ever bought art on a cruise?
As everyone says hello, by the way.
Hey.
The star of the show, as he says. I agree with that. I agree.
Yeah. Let us know if you bought some art. I'm just curious.
There's you think that they would have done studies and over the dry dock said, you know what, we can make more money off the Red Frog Pub than we could the art. But yeah. Let's see. There's a question here. Are you available for January 31st cruise out of New Orleans, Glenn? If that's this year, we're cruising. Oh, that's December. January 31st, you'll be in school, Amanda.
Yes, I will be.
Oh.
Yeah, we got spring break around that time.
Yep. Jason joined us, listening while driving. Jason, be careful, of course. Hopefully we can provide some entertainment for you. Amanda, we've got 156 people on right now.
Oh,
we've shattered our record of likes. It was 106, and that was high.
Oh, that's pretty good.
133 now, and we're 25 minutes in, so we appreciate that.
I guess you haven't put them all to sleep just yet.
I know.
I was kind of worried about you if you're all by yourself, you know.
Yep.
Somebody's got to keep you in line.
Yep. As Karen says, hell no. I walk past every time saying, who comes on a cruise to buy art? Although I know there are people who buy it, they enjoy it. And if you go by one of those art auctions. There are people there.
But the thing is, they say it's like one of a kind. And then you go on the next ship and you see the exact same piece.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not buying it.
Yep. Thank you very much, Keith. We appreciate that so much. We've won art before too. It was one of our first cruises. Remember, we won some art there. Yep, absolutely. And there's free champagne. If you like champagne, they do have several events with free champagne. Yep. And Joni's right. No Red Frog Pub on the Mardi Gras either. I was surprised and disappointed. They do have the 2-story though, Red Frog Rum Bar.
Oh, that is
the Tiki Bar. Yep. Deborah, thank you so much for that super chat. We do. We appreciate. Coach says he got sucked in for free champagne one time.
Oh, that was us early on.
Yep. Blessed Natty, would you guys ever do a land-based vacation? We absolutely would, and we do. We go to Florida we used to go quite a bit. We now go once a year, if that. We go to Kansas City a couple times a year, Branson, Missouri.
We were talking to friends just yesterday about maybe going to like Aruba or something for like
the all-inclusive.
Yeah, all-inclusive.
Yeah, we're looking at Aruba for next summer, all-inclusive. We really enjoyed it. As John says, we're going to support Island Time. John, we thank you for that so much.
1 million views.
You always have, John has been around for a while. Congratulations on 1 million views, which I told them. I can't believe 1 million times someone has clicked on a thumbnail that has this.
Yeah, and actually watched it. I know. I mean, swipe left.
A lot of those are me rewatching. Yep, the guaranteed check-in video. John, we appreciate that very much. And that is one of our most popular videos for sure. Yep. Oh, yeah, the piano bar. Absolutely. We'll have to go to the piano bar as Amanda's knocking out lights, I think. I don't know.
No, I can't check.
Has your brother and wife recovered okay? They have. Thank goodness. They had to cancel their cruise like 72 hours on the Horizon. We were so upset. Daniel and I haven't cruised together in like 5, 6, 7 years because his wife, she had COVID. It had turned into something even worse than that. You know, she had pneumonia and she had some breathing issues. She is better, though. Thank you so much for asking. I will be sure to Kanye that I tell him that you asked about them. Are they going to have a Red Frog Pub on the Jubilee? We don't know that yet. And I'm short asked if we are early dining. I think we did book early dining for the Jubilee. Yep. Do we have? Yep. And there it is. Absolutely. Sammy Sosa says, Steve, you better believe it. If you go to Aruba, you better find Sammy Sosa. Ask somebody when you get off the ship in Aruba. Where is Sammy Sosa? Just trust me. He will be your personal driver. He will take care of you. He will make sure that you have fun. Play the music, dance, all of it. Ask for Slammin' Sammy Sosa. Right. David, your lanyard is on the way, my friend. It is.
Okay, yeah.
And I had the wrong address.
Oh, good job.
So someone
else got a lanyard.
Well, I thought about that. Someone checked their mail, I assume. It didn't come back to me, so it went somewhere. Yeah. But someone checked the mail and opened up a package with 2 lanyards and probably said, what is this? What is this?
I mean,
yeah. And since
maybe they looked up the YouTube channel.
I don't know. Maybe. There have been several comments about lanyards tonight. The only thing we sell, we have a spread shop.
Here.
Yeah, we have a spread shop that does everything else. Spread shop or anybody else could not do these lanyards the way I wanted them. We have the gray, as David calls them, or platinum. As others. And we have the blue, the pretty blue. This one, it is.
Yeah, the blue is the best seller. Yeah.
It's the best seller. Come Be an Islander has our YouTube channel. It's a plastic clip, so you can take it off easily. You don't have to take off the whole lanyard. You take that thing off, you put it in the slot machine, and you win money.
Isn't that how it works?
That's how it works. Yeah, or you can buy your drink, open your door, whatever you want to. The clasp as well, 100% closes. There it is. They're $12, and that includes shipping.
Let us know if you want one.
Yeah, my PayPal is in the description of this video. Again, I'm not trying to sell them. If you ask anyone that has bought,
because we got a bunch downstairs.
Hey,
we need to sell those.
We're not paying the lot bill from lanyards. Okay, I can tell you that right now. But if you ask someone that's bought one, it's good quality. I can promise you that. Let's do this.
You got through all the news?
Well, no, I haven't even talked about news yet. Let's skip forward to news. Yes, as everyone says, they loved them. Absolutely.
There you go.
Lucia, good evening. Good evening. As David said, yeah, there's probably new subscribers. Absolutely. Tim said he won money with his. So Tim said that's exactly how it works.
That's how it works.
Lito Tito, best lanyard I've ever used. Most I toss when I'm done. Yep. Here we go. So let's talk about news here. It was a busy week and we don't usually do that a lot, but this week
a lot of stuff's happening.
Yeah, I usually try to refrain from it in this setting, but there's so much that took place. Listen to this. All major cruise lines, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, and Carnival are the three major. That's what industry people say are the major ones. They've all changed their protocols. If you're vaccinated, you don't have to test in most cases. Okay. Royal Caribbean was a little bit different than everybody else. And all three of them are welcoming unvaccinated people in one way or another. Okay. If you're unvaccinated, you have to test. Okay.
But you can still cruise without the exemption?
Yes. Carnival said no more exemption. If you're vaccinated, you have to show that you're vaccinated, but you don't have to test under most conditions. Carnival says if you're selling with us more than 16 days, you're going to be vaccinated and you're going to have to take the test. Okay. That's explainable. 16 days. Okay. But here's kind of what I wanted to kind of pose this. If you've kept up to date with either my show or other shows or just the news, Norwegian was first and they were kind of black and white. They really opened it up and said just their marketing blitz and campaign was like, hey, all people are welcome. Everyone's welcome to cruise with us. Royal Caribbean was a little bit, we have more rolls. And Carnival was more opened up, but they were upfront about if you go to Grand Cayman and you're unvaccinated, you're welcome, but you can't get off at Grand Cayman and other places. David, thank you so much for that super chat. I noticed the new colors of the lanyards are Cowboys colors.
That's exactly why we did it, David. Just for you.
Cancel them, Amanda. Throw those away. Yes. David, I'm never going to look at the lanyards the same now. Thank you. It's close to football season. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Who do you think won? Who do you think won this week? Norwegian. There's a case for Norwegian because they're pretty opened up, and they were the first.
I know who won.
Royal Caribbean or Carnival? Who do you think won?
Cruisers won.
Well, you're right about that.
That's right.
The cruise community.
If you want to go on a cruise, you just won. A lot less steps to take.
You're exactly right.
And I've had friends that have been like, I want to go on a cruise, but you have to be vaccinated.
My sister. I told her, you're out of excuses now.
That's true. She needs to
She's not vaccinated for whatever reason. I said, you're out of excuses. Yeah. We need to go. Here we go. David says NCL. Lucia, Carnival. Elizabeth, she says true, Amanda. We see another Carnival from Ronnie. The Z says Norwegian. Yep. John says everyone. Charles, Norwegian by far. Brian, Norwegian. What's in the cup, Lito Tito?
Sweet tea.
It is sweet tea tonight. It is. I'm being good. Friday and Saturday night I partook of, so I'm being good tonight. Jen says, yep, Amanda's right.
Yeah.
They lead the group. You're right, Charles. Norwegian, they lead the group. Royal Caribbean, so true, Amanda. Hurricane is the best sleeping weather, Glenn says. How about that?
I don't know if I'm going with that.
Yes, yep. One thing that's interesting about Royal Caribbean is they're still requiring testing for vaccinated passengers if they're cruising more than 6 days. Carnival and Norwegian say no. If you have a 7-day cruise, you don't have to test. Royal Caribbean still says that you do, and that might change. You know, now that everyone has shown their cards, Royal Caribbean might come back and say, you know what, just kidding.
Especially if they think it's going to make them lose business.
Money. Yep. Do you think, and here's Melissa, do you think Royal will change their policy for testing for 7 days? Exactly. That, you know, that's kind of what happens when you go first. And that's sometimes strategic for business. Yeah. Let's wait. Let's see what they do. And then we'll follow along. So, yeah, we'll see it. We will. And a lot of it is still port-based, local ports that we visit based on where you're going. And that's understandable. I know people get frustrated by that. Todd, it is up to 16 days. If your cruise up to 16 days, you'll be vaccinated and not tested. Yep, Todd, it was 5. Now they've changed it. So that is cool. It is. Let's talk about this. Let's have some fun here. We've got some questions for you. Amanda, if you want to read that first one here. Again, you are welcome to answer. You watch me all week. Let's do this. Before you do that, Lynn's got a question here. We still do not have to test for 4-day cruises before September the 6th, right? Lynn says that was the protocol before Carnival announced their latest protocol, and Royal Caribbean both. So you still are good for that.
There you go.
If you're cruising the next couple of weeks, because a lot of these take place September 5th and 6th, be sure to check what protocols you're going by, because they have changed so many times.
Yeah.
It's been crazy.
Double check, triple check.
Karen, do we think prices will go up? It's going to be interesting to see, because we're at the end of the summer. So usually this is the slower season, but now they've opened up cruising to a bigger audience.
I still bet you'll get some good deals
do people go?
During school season.
Yep. It's going to be interesting. Go ahead and read that first question
here. All right,
here.
let's test out the eyesight. How many cruisers have been on – sorry, see, I needed you to – that's too far. How many cruises have you been on in the last year? Have you cruised more than you usually do?
So many people that we know have cruised more than they usually do since the cruise. Well, and since the cruise restart, they missed out on 18 months.
Got tired of being at home, want to go on vacation.
So let's see that number. And is it more than you usually do, less than you usually do, or about the same?
I think ours is a little bit more.
Ours is more for sure.
Now we can start cruising with the kids, so that opens that up.
That's right. So. Yep. 0. We need to book a cruise, my friend. We need to book a cruise on that. Mike says 11. 11 out of 12, 13 months. How about
Mike.
That? That's right. Little Tito 4. Lots of 3s and 4s here from everyone. Charles says yes. 5. Twice says David. 1 in January. Going on the Glory. You're going to have fun on the Glory.
Is Amber on here? I want to know how many cruises Amber's been on.
I have not seen Amber tonight.
No.
A lot of people, though, saying yes, that I have cruised more. And part of it against pricing. Part of it is the pent-up demand, the budget for vacations maybe ballooned up during our COVID
Some people might still have some credit, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And it's I think a lot of us also realize if we can cruise, if we can travel while we're healthy, let's do it. Let's do it. And so a lot of people said yes more than normal. I did see a question wrapped in here. Now I can't find it. But,
who knows?
Oh, let's see. Do unvaccinated children still have to test, Lucia? Depending on the cruise line, most of the time it's no, especially under the age of 12. They do not have to, and they do not have to apply for the exemption anymore either. So
there you go.
So many people. Debbie.
For families.
Yep. Christy said 1 less than usual, but a lot of people more. Yeah, together we travel more. Peggy 4, yes, more than usual. So it's it is cool. It's neat to see. We are more than normal for sure, and it's going to be interesting to see, does that pace keep up? Like, are we going to cruise more in this next year that started in July to next July? More. We used to cruise like twice a year.
Yeah.
Now it's like 5-6 times a year. So.
It'll be interesting on that pace.
Yep. I've been on 5 since December.
Oh, wow.
And 3 more already, Kathy. That is awesome.
Yeah.
It is 6 since last August, Carol says. Wow. The low occupancy was cool.
D and J are going tomorrow, it says, right?
2 and number 3 tomorrow.
Yeah,
how about that? That's going to be fun. Yep. One of the first cruises this year. Can't wait to go again. You're going to. Yes, absolutely. Yep. Awesome. As Lito Tito says, travel while your health allows it. You can always make more money, but there are only so much time to make memories. Yep. Marlo, thank you so much. Enjoy watching you guys. Became a subscriber. We appreciate that so much. As we go to the next question, I think this is interesting. for many ways. Sometimes they're painful stories, sometimes they're celebrations. But what is either the least amount of money that you've spent when you were on board a cruise, or the most amount? You can share one or the other. You can share both if you want to. Share the more interesting one. And just because someone spent a lot of money doesn't mean it's a bad thing, right? They could have planned. They could have budgeted for it.
You save up your money. You might want to splurge a little.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Way too much. Lito Tito says $3,000. David says, whenever we first got married, it was like,
we weren't spending
$200.
anything.
I mean, it was like maybe $200. Yeah. As cruise seekers, thank you for being an inspiration to me. I appreciate that so much. Congrats on 1 million. Yes, 1 million views. It's insane. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. I can't believe it.
I think we've gotten to where we spend close to 1,500.
We do.
We
do.
When you count the stops and all that stuff.
AZ Fund 600 to 3,500. I don't even keep track. I like that.
That's
I like
the way
it.
to go.
Robert says 6K. Lucia, too much in the casino. That has happened to me before. You know, you're like, don't run out of bankroll, right? That's what they always say about gambling.
Win it back.
Yeah, as long as you don't run out of money, you're okay.
There's a reason the casino stays open.
You're exactly right. Just got off the Mardi Gras in July. Glenn says she is the best ship of her size. That is an awesome feedback there on the Mardi Gras. 1,500 on the Vista. I was looking for the lowest number here, 190. How about that? That's about
That's pretty good.
87, Joni says.
Nice.
Wow. Average is about 1,000, Charles says. That's respectable.
That's
I think I spent $2,000 once, at least $200, Cruise Vet says. I think a lot of people are about somewhere in that range. I do. Yep. 3 G's on art and a ring, Todd. I know what you mean.
Oh, we bought the art.
Yep. When I bought Amanda wanted this purse one time. She bought a bag. What's it supposed to be called? I
was going to carry it around all the time and just look so fancy.
Yeah. Do you know what's carrying it now? A hanger in the closet. That's what's carried it the most.
That's true.
Yes. $200. Lori says almost all tips. Yes, we do spend some money tipping. Yep. That's why we get the drink package.
Tipping. Even with the drink package, we still spend a lot tipping.
Lowest was $8, Tim says.
Nice.
Tim, what did you spend $8 on? I have to ask
One
that.
Drink. That's
what did you spend $8 on? Wow. 15 days to Hawaii would be expensive.
Oh, yeah.
It would. Yes.
Yeah, if you did a 15-day, you're going to have to go a little lighter on the expenses.
Together We Travel is asking about the Carnival celebration. Of course, Carnival's going to be newest ship coming out in November. By the way, her first sailing is on my birthday week. Hint, hint.
I have work.
Thanksgiving week. You're off.
We'll see.
Next July 3rd or 4th, I think it is. Yeah. When you sail out of Galveston, you pay for your drinks the first day. We spend money out of Galveston. We really do. Yep. Carnival has me in their gambler group.
Derek's in there as well.
Yes,
don't worry.
Yes. I think we sit right beside each other. Yep. Absolutely. Amanda, they have some nice bags. Yes, Karen.
They have some nice stuff. Yep. They'll get you.
Yep.
Get you.
The E-Factory. That's cool. Yes, Todd. Yep. Let's go to another question here, only because I haven't had dinner yet, which has become almost a norm of Sunday nights. That's okay. I have to ask this, and this is, of course, across any cruise line. What is your favorite dish or meal to eat on board a cruise ship? I have several, and it's so hard to say my favorite, although I'm going to tell you here in just a second. What is your favorite dish or meal? It doesn't have to be in the main dining room. It doesn't have to be in a specialty restaurant. Let me know. Let us know here. Carnival melting cake, David says. The rice pudding, Brian says. French onion soup, Tony G. If you haven't had the French onion soup with that layer of cheese on top, Tony knows what I'm talking about. So good. Ribeye in the steakhouse, Monty says. Yes, Carnival Steakhouse really is good. Rayleigh, it's good to see you guys tonight, by the way. Carnival Steakhouse, if you want to splurge for a fair price, it really is a good experience. As Mike, and I've seen several others say, Ratasha, Guy's Burger. It's hard to beat that Guy's Burger. It is on embarkation day or just a sea day when you've been out in the sun, you've had something to drink, and you go soak it up with a Guy's Burger and some fries, which, by the way, when are they going to get the home cut fries back? Not the frozen fries. I understand they're putting the same seasoning on the frozen fries, but I want the hand cut fries. They're not back yet, or they weren't at the end of July when we just cruised. It's a short-term thing, is what we've been told. John Hill has answered that question 100 times. I know he has. But when is it coming back? Lobster, says Debbie. Braised short rib is so good, John. Yes, it is. Shrimp cocktail, Josh says.
I hear my favorite topic.
Oh, yeah.
Food.
There it is. She comes sprinting up the stairs.
That's the only time I've ever
That's right.
up those stairs.
Yep. Josh says shrimp cocktail or anything from Bonsai, which is, I mean, that favorite dish or food. Yep. Every meal in the steakhouse, Kathy. You're right about that. Cruise Seekers says cream brulee, which, Amanda, is that not?
You do like that.
One of my favorites.
Not one of mine, but one of yours.
Yeah, you won't even, you'll have a bite sometimes.
I don't like it.
Yeah, lamb chops. Patrick, I have to try the lamb, and I need to try it in the steakhouse. Although it was on the main dining room menu.
Try it there first, see if you like it.
Yes, yep. Steakhouse filet mignon is so good. Big Chicken, Karen says, I want to try Shaq's Big Chicken. They need to get it on more ships. From what I understand, and it's being proven, honestly, I'd heard several months ago that Carnival was not going to put Shaq's Big Chicken on ships when they go into dry dock. You think that they would, but instead it's only on these new ships only. Yeah, because the Dream's been a dry dock, the Breeze has been a dry dock. Neither one of them. Got it. Wagyu, Michelle says. Geez. Absolutely.
Don't get started with that.
Yeah, the Bitter Blanc. Yes, Serge. Yes. We're seafood eaters, so we do love the lobster on formal nights and the steakhouse. Yes, but I haven't seen. John says we ate at Shaq's Big Chicken 4 times.
Oh,
that is awesome.
It must have been pretty good.
Popcorn, Pat says at the dive-in. Well, it's just it's the experience.
Yeah,
it's
you're watching a movie, get some popcorn.
Yep. Giovanni's, says Robert. Yep, on Royal Caribbean. Celebrity escargot. Yep. Ooh. Seafood Shack, Ratasha. We're fans of Seafood Shack as well. Just get the pill and eat shrimp is usually what we get.
Yeah, we usually make that a lunch date.
There we go, Julie. Shrimp, lobster, salmon.
All of it.
I agree.
I agree.
I haven't seen Firestruck Burger, said Shirley. I was looking for Mardi Gras Platinum and Diamond Party sucked. They gave you a glass of wine because of lack of workers. Wow, Glenn. We actually did not attend the Diamond Party on our last cruise. We did not. I have not seen Bonsai Teppanyaki. We enjoyed that. It was
good. It was an experience.
We'd never had it before, so it left that big first impression. You go back the second time, maybe it doesn't hit the same. Yeah. But it was really good.
We recommend it.
Yes. Yep.
And Gigi's, we did that a couple times last cruise. Right? That's the Asian.
Well, we did it at lunch, which is Mongolian Wok. They do have a dinner menu as well.
Yeah. It was good.
Yep, absolutely. Diamond Lunch on Horizon was amazing, Elizabeth says. Elizabeth was on the week after we were. Okay. So we should have went. Question, have you heard when Faster to the Fun is coming back, Lynn? I would assume that all the tension is turning toward that with some of these major protocols and roadblocks out of the way now. I would think that they're going to that. Yep.
Fill and eat them shrimp. That's right.
Yes.
That clam chowder. I need to try the clam chowder.
It is good.
I think I would like it.
Yep. And the bread bowl. The Seafood Shack is good, and the prices are fair. I mean, I would love to get the crab legs, Amanda. You'd love, but they are like $34.
Yeah, we can get them half that price at home and cook them here.
Yeah, pill and eat shrimp. I think are
they
used to be 12. I think they're 14 now.
It's reasonable. But yeah, we enjoy some seafood. That's for sure.
Cruise Seekers. I did not know that it was on the limited dining package. That's interesting.
There you go.
We have looked at that Allure of the Sea. Can we just book that?
You've been talking about it.
We have looked at it for November. We've looked at it for next March. We're serious enough about it that we have a cruise booked with Carnival next March, and we're thinking about canceling it, losing $400, and going to Royal Caribbean. We'll see. We will see. When are the crew throwing away their mask? Dave says. That's one thing that did not change. It's a good question. Every cruise line that came out with new protocols last week, they made a point to reference their crew and said our crew will continue to be fully vaccinated. And I saw a couple of lines mention mask, but most cruise lines, they don't have to wear them if they're working outside. They do inside. We'll just see. We'll see. I could not imagine. Nothing against mask. I'm just thinking for the last year, you're in an 8-month contract. 10-month contract and you wear it every day for 12 hours, it'd be tough. It would. How do we order the shirt you have on now? Oh, Shirley, this was a gift, actually, from Lito Tito. And And the first one was a gift. The next one I said, where did you get that? I need more. So I purchased more. But Lito Tito came up with this. I mean, it has a YouTube channel. Of course, has a logo, a name. Has a Carnival funnel. Yes, yep. We've got some really nice stuff, though, on Spreadshop. The link, of course, is below. When you buy it and it comes in the mail, you have 30 days to try it on, see if you like it. If not, send it back. You'll get your money back, or you can pick something else out. Yep. I wish I sold this shirt, but I don't. Yep. Let's go to this last question here. I thought it was interesting, and I'm already missing entertainment on board. Our entertainment around here is a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old. What is your favorite form of entertainment on board? What do you enjoy the most about entertainment? This is, of course, across any cruise line. And when you look at it across the industry, there's a lot of forms of entertainment, from ice skating to high diving to just live music to comedy to the Broadway shows. There's a lot. There's slides. There's go-karts now. It is crazy. Let's see. Piano bar, Joy. Absolutely. I forgot about that. Gambling. Elizabeth, that is a form of entertainment. It is. Joy loves that piano bar. Joy, we actually went to the piano bar a lot on the Horizon, had a really good performer there. John says Playlist Productions, and the shows have been great with Playlist. Aqua Show, yes, Tony G, on Royal Caribbean. Aqua Show is amazing. I have no clue how they do that. You're jumping off from that high on a moving ship. There's wind, there's noise. The ship is moving literally when you jump off the platform. I don't get it, but I guess that's why I'm not jumping off from the platform. Comedy shows, Deborah says, absolutely. We love comedy. We really do. Kathy says trivia and the deck party. Trivia is so popular. It is. We take part in some of it, but you can walk by when trivia is taking place, and it's full no matter the category. It's awesome that they have that many opportunities. Let's scroll back up. It just jumped on me. Love and Marriage, Mike says, absolutely. The Rock Show. Robert says, Broadway shows, Playlist Productions, says Howard. A casino and adult comedy, Jen says. People that are drunk and try to dance, Z. Are you talking about me? Are you talking to me, Z? That happens sometimes, but yes, people watching is a form of entertainment, and it is fun. As Lito Tito says, people watching. Exactly right. Comedy. A lot of people saying comedy. We like comedy as well. One of our favorite things. Shirley says, thanks, Derek. Pet shipping, Ronnie Squires will certainly have one soon. Absolutely. Awesome. Solaway party. Oh, what better entertainment is that? When they throw the ropes and you can start to feel the rumble, just a little vibration, right, of the ship. And you think, that's it. I am out of here. Peace out. I'm coming back later on. That is awesome. Comedy shows as well. Question from Glenn. When will all cruise lines be fully staffed? It's a better situation. We noticed in July it was better than what it was in June. But that's a good question of when will they be fully staffed? Princess even canceled some cruises last week because they're still not fully staffed. So we'll see. I think things are getting better. They're moving in the right direction, but we'll see when they're fully staffed. That's a good question. It is. Hopefully by the fall, right? Hopefully by the fall. Celestial Strings, Elizabeth, was awesome. You probably went to that show on the Horizon. It was awesome. Pat says Showtime. I had someone call me this week who went on the Dream just a couple of weeks ago, and they only did Showtime 2 nights, and that was their complaint. I said, how was your cruise? They said it was good, and they mentioned only Showtime twice. People really do enjoy that. They do. Yes, Patrick, Aqua Show is so good. It really is. Comedy for us. Cruise Vet, thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate that. Cruise Vet says, thanks for keeping people informed. I appreciate that. I thank you for being patient. I've got a mailbag of questions. Actually, I've started to keep this mailbag. But people, one of the questions I was going to answer, it must be cool to cruise for a living and make cruise-related content. That's what someone wrote me. And they meant that in the purest form. It must be awesome to cruise. What you do for a living is awesome. And I responded back and I typed like 5 different things. And finally I came up with something. I was like, hey, this is not what I do for a living. I wish that it was what I do for a living. I have a full-time job. This is just a hobby. I love cruising. I love helping people. I'm in a leadership position at work and trying to grow our team and our community and what we do for each other and our clients. And it's the same thing I'm doing here. And they were like, are you kidding me? You don't do this for a living? I said, no, I don't. I work from home, which helps me do this. But Cruise Vet, thank you for caring enough to stay up to date, to click those videos 1 million times. It blows my mind. It does. Dream in June had showtime every night, Brian says. We went in June as well, and that's what I thought too. I told the guy, I said, maybe it was timing. Maybe a lot of times it's about 7 o'clock that they do showtime. I said, maybe you went in first thing, or maybe you were the last group in there, but usually they do showtime every night. And so he was upset. Danny, it's good to see you here tonight. It is. Everyone, if you go to the Mardi Gras, everyone that drinks, try the crystal ball, Glenn says. That's interesting. C. Clark, yes, the violinists. Violinists are awesome. They are. They really are. Talk about cruise news, making videos about cruise is my full-time job. I need a hobby. Z, I know what you mean there. I know what you mean, my friend. Yeah, the violin trio is awesome, and what they have done, what Carnival has done with Celestial Strings is awesome. Yep. Gail, showtime is it's in the main dining room, both your time dining and assigned dining. And it's where your dining staff, they take a break from serving food and they entertain you through song and dance. Yep. Danny says, just got another free cruise promo through the casino. Danny, congratulations. I hope you get to book that and enjoy it. Steel drums, Lori, I agree with you. Carnival took away steel drums for a couple of years, like 2017 and 18, and they brought them back, and they are incredible. They make it a point now. The steel drums are playing on embarkation day. When you walk out onto Lido Deck, there are steel drums across the fleet. And it's because of people leaving on the survey. I miss steel drums. So it is. Ice carving is cool too. Yes, the ice carving. I think they only do it once, but it really is cool to see those creations they make from art, from ice. It is cool. Yep. Both my kids received Ultra Cruise deals, but I didn't, Lynn. I know I have no explanation. I get a lot of emails from people who say, I played a lot in the casino and didn't receive an offer, but my friend played for like 10 minutes and she's got a free cruise. I don't know. Pina colada with 2 green olives. That's interesting there, David. I've never had a pina colada with 2 green olives, but I would not be opposed to having that, of course, as well. Here we go. We have talked about a lot of different things tonight from cruise news, which will continue to change. As we've mentioned, Royal Caribbean still testing on cruises longer than 5 days. That's going to change. And then there will be a renewed focus, I think, on the onboard experience. And that's both entertainment, it's food, different things that they're missing. For Carnival, it's faster to the fun. It's interesting because Royal Caribbean has a similar program called The Key. The Key. And The Key came back like 8 months ago for Royal Caribbean. It's priority boarding. It's a special line of guest services. It's the same. It's just about the same thing. It came back forever ago. So who's your favorite on Big Brother? AZ Fun. Literally, I was going to close with that. We're going to watch Big Brother here in a little bit. It's been a great season so far. I kind of thought they would kind of mix things up last week. They had an opportunity to get Kyle out. They did not get him out. The Leftover Alliance, I think they're going to run it. If it hasn't broke yet, they've gone far enough now. Those 7 people, I think they're going to do it. But I don't know. I don't know who I want to win. What's Big Brother? It could be a physical person, but we're talking about a TV show here. TV show that comes on CBS. It's going to come on here in a few minutes. Horizon had the best Serenity Deck. Kept Serenity Deck is Havana. Lito Tito says. Yep. Everyone have an awesome week, says Coach. Did you explore the secret decks? Yes, we did. We did. We enjoyed those. There's several of them, even like deck 14 forward. Not so secret, right? How do you find out the cruise director, Lucia? If you're talking about Carnival, they do have a schedule. I'll try to find that and post it on our Facebook page. John Hill usually manages that and shares it. I'm trying to answer any questions here. What's for dinner tonight? I think I have some poor man burnt ends tonight. I smoked some sort of, it's beef. It's not pork, but I forgot what cut of meat it is. Amanda cut it in squares, and I smoked it. So we're going to see how it is. Michael's going to win it all. He's a competition beast. He is. I want to remind all of you, we're going to have a huge announcement next Sunday night. We still have a little bit of work to do, but we've put in so many hours for this. And we're going to have a big announcement. I can't wait to share it with you next Sunday night. As Beckett enters the room, he knows what time it is. Beckett, you start school in 1 week. I'm ready for you to start some school. I've got to say, he says no. I've got to say this. I appreciate you for joining us tonight and every single time that you join us. I know that some of you are going through hard situations. Some of you guys, you fight through. You do. Little Tito, thank you so much for the super chat. Have a great week. Looking forward to the announcement. Last chance on super chats, by the way, to be entered into the contest. But whatever you're going through, it may be an easy time, maybe a valley, maybe a hill that you're climbing. Keep going. Okay. Talk to those people that you're close with, your friends, your family. Find something like cruising that escapes reality for you. I'm not a doctor. I have to share things that help me, right? I hope that everything's great and grand. If you ever need me, you can always reach out. Email me, send me a message on Facebook. I am here to help however I can. I promise you that. Mike, we appreciate that super chat so much. As everyone says, hey, Beckett, don't hit that table, Beck, because it shakes the camera. Joseph, thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate that as well. We'll have our giveaway tomorrow. As everyone says, hello, Peggy. Thank you again for that super chat. We appreciate your support. 1 million views and many more to come. I'm hoping for 100,000 subscribers. I got to put a date on that. We're only at 11,600. We're going to be at 12,000 by the end of the month. That's my goal. I'm going to share that tomorrow on tomorrow's show. 2 weeks to get to 12,000. But Tina and Rick, you're welcome. Thank you so much for that super chat. Beckett, what do you have to say? He said, I came up here to say one thing, Dad. I didn't have anything planned like you did. You crazy boy. You excited for football this week? Yeah. Who's your football coach? Who's your baseball coach? Who's the best dad? Ha-ha! Good deal. Beckett lost 2 teeth. 2 teeth, and he's excited to lose more because the tooth fairy comes and gives him some money. So, yep. Okay, guys, we'll see you all week right here.
On Island Time.
You had to do that.